High-quality childcare is expensive and difficult to find. Without public investment, childcare centers struggle to make a profit, and childcare workers are among the lowest-paid professionals in the state. Meanwhile, Ohio's economy loses billions every year due to increased workplace absenteeism and turnover as parents cut back hours or drop out of the workforce entirely due to insufficient childcare coverage.
This industry and early childhood education is so much more than babysitting.
It's not just occupying a child and checking on them every once in a while. It's true science that goes into it. There's so much that goes into what your providers are giving the children. They're doing play-based things so that kids are learning social and emotional skills. They're teaching them academics so that they're kindergarten ready. They're teaching them how to get along with others, how to communicate, how to respond to communication.
And it's so much more about building people, little people that impact the world around them right now as happy little balls of energy, and also the people that they're going to be someday.
If we want to have a better community when people are adults and that type of thing, then we must, as a community, decide that we need to start focusing on infants and toddlers so that they can be emotionally regulated adults who are equipped to go into school, equipped to go on to college or workforce skill development and that type of thing.
Some of the challenges that we see families facing are being able to afford childcare on limited incomes. When you have cost in childcare being $200 to $300 a week, that's more than a house payment a month for one child. And if you have 2-3 kids in childcare, it's so high.
We want people to work, but at the same time, if they can't afford childcare, then they have to make that choice to stay home or work part-time or get care that maybe isn't high quality.
And I would love to be able to say, oh, no worries, we'll eat that cost. You don't have to pay that much. But I have to be reasonable in paying my staff. They have to be able to live. They have to be able to pay their bills. They have to be able to feed their families. A lot of centers around here are starting out between $12 to $16 an hour, maybe. And we have very limited resources, very limited benefits for families. So we rely a lot on government assistance for even our staff.
I think one of the biggest challenges related to childcare is access to licensed, high-quality facilities. There aren't enough slots to meet the need in our community, and that makes the wait lists long, and it makes it next to impossible for people to access childcare.
And then we also have families that are struggling to find childcare because they have a child that has a disability or has a medical condition or has significant behavioral concerns.
The third challenge as it relates to the childcare infrastructure is quality, making sure that those facilities are not only safe, but they're providing high quality care so that young children, particularly from the ages of 0 to 5, that their brain development is nurtured in a way that they are ready to start kindergarten and they have a solid foundation for learning.
If you're doing quality childcare, the return on investment is astronomical. I think it's 4 to 16% higher. Every dollar you put in for childcare is $4 to $16 in the future.
One of the largest changes I think that we need to have around this topic is the paradigm shift in understanding that access to childcare and access to high quality early childhood education is public infrastructure. And if we have that paradigm shift and understand it in that way, making the case for public investment is a lot easier and a lot stronger.
It's not just a family problem. It's not just an individual problem. It's not just a child care center problem. It's something that everybody needs for the good of the community.
When policymakers, particularly at the state level, are making and authorizing their budget, I think it's fair to look at that document as a reflection of priorities. And so investment in this space is a reflection of the priority of this issue.
They're starting to have this conversation. They're working with the Ohio Chamber. They realize the importance and how it impacts our economy. So I think that they're doing a lot of the learning about it, but now we sort of need to put our money where our mouth is and actually fund it.
to be fair, there's a limited amount of public dollars and a number of competing interests. And so I'm not suggesting that's an easy process or an easy fix. But I think if policymakers would understand the importance of the investment on the front end of this issue, I think that we would see more dollars.
This shouldn't be up to just individual families. Like, good luck, we hope you can get it. It should be up to us as a community to come together and say, you know what? We want healthy adults. We want people that can contribute to our community in a positive way. And if we want that, then we must invest in childcare.